As some of you may already know, a few days ago, on October 19th, the world lost the greatest chess teacher to have graced the internet on YouTube. And I just wanted to share a few thoughts about it because it's been on my mind. And of course, I'm talking about the late Daniel Naroditsky, who died at only 29 years old at his home in Charlotte. You know, obviously, I didn't know him personally. He's just an online personality on YouTube who provided chess lectures and lessons and would play videos. Sorry, he would make videos where he would play against opponents like of all skill levels, and he would explain his thought process on all his moves. And I've never seen like such an eloquent and intelligent person, especially in the chess community, which is kind of known for having some annoying personalities. It's like some very loud people, ironically. But in the middle of the storm, Danya, he meant a lot to me personally because he, I looked up to him because he was someone who always stood his ground and just had a way of speaking that I could never hope to match. And I've watched hundreds of his videos. I used to fall asleep listening to his videos all the time. And I'm sure a lot of people have done the same. Um, I just really appreciated the fact that he stood up for people no matter like who they were. Like he would see a username online, have no idea who the person is, and they would ask a question like, why doesn't this move work? And it would have an obvious answer like, it's a mistake, it's a blunder, like it's a one mover. But he would defend the question. Because there's a lot of bullying online, even in, and I guess I wanted to make this video specifically to remember Danya, but also to talk about bullying online and hatred and toxicity, because I see it everywhere. I see it in every space and community that I go to. It's one of the reasons I'm just really not that active online anymore, because people are so quick to clown on and hurt someone just for asking a simple question. But he was the type of person who would stand up for them and say, hey, if you're trying to learn, then you're doing better than the person who's trying to put you down for learning. And there's nothing wrong with asking a question. And, he was very well read, he was very well studied, and he loved teaching, and he loved helping others. More than anything, he just loved the game, and he had a passion for the game. And unfortunately, he fell victim to a lot of online hatred and bullying. Despite the fact that he was constantly trying to help other people, he was accused by the people that he used to look up to of horrible things that obviously he never did. Like, he never cheated in chess. but he was accused by his own country, his own like homeland. And obviously these allegations have been proven false countless times, but it destroyed him mentally more so than I think a lot of people caught on. So I also just wanted to put this video out as a reminder that like let's take care of each other and let's look after one another because we might have our differences, but you never know what someone's going through. And even though like he was so loved and respected and had so many fans, but all it took was one group of bad people to drive him to the edge. And I'm just sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I'm so sick of social media, and I'm so sick of all the anger everywhere, and I don't get it. You know, just why? I, I really don't understand. I think a lot of people are hurting right now, and maybe we just want like a simple answer, like someone to point the finger to, but lashing out at the most like wholesome and like professional uh, and intelligent person in the chess community just because he's good at blitz chess is so petty. It is so petty. And I see this in not just chess, but any game, any activity, like any sport, there is so much vitriol. And just, I hope that this serves as a lesson for people and that we can walk away from this trying to be a better person, regardless of what's going on in our lives. Because it doesn't matter. We're all in this world together. We're all trying our best. None of us are perfect. But if you have a friend or a loved one who you can tell has been like kind of quiet, like if you know someone who is being bullied or has been struggling, or maybe you just haven't reached out to them in a while, maybe it's time to pick up the phone, give them a call. Because you never know when you can just lose someone out of nowhere to a drug overdose. Um, Sorry, the drug overdose thing, I don't know if it's 100% true or not. The manner of his death has not been completely confirmed, but a lot of us know what happened. And I'm not trying to accuse or speculate or to stain his name in any way. I just, what I'm trying to say is like, it can happen to the person you're least expecting it to happen to. And it's serious. I know it's hard to constantly, I know there's a lot of negativity in the world. I know it's hard to constantly be thinking about sad things, stressful things, but it, this matters. And, you know, it's important. So, I guess that's more or less what I had to say. Rest in peace, Daniel Naroditsky. Gone way too soon. He's the only reason I'm good at chess. Everything I know, like I owe it to his videos. You know, And a lot of his teachings and like principles, like I applied them to my personal life. Like one thing that I will always remember is him. He has so many quotes, and it's just his constant reminder to believe in yourself, to navigate any course, like any waters, like to relax, don't panic. Anyone can improve and be good at anything if you apply yourself. And, he used to be terrible at chess too. I mean, we lost a really good person today, and honestly, I'm personally finding a hard time to enjoy chess right now because of how much I think about him when I'm making my moves. But I will try to take this as I will try my best to not feed the cycle of hatred and anger because the people who there's I see I'm going to end on this. I'm seeing a lot of discourse online, like a lot of hatred for the group of people that kind of drove Naroditsky insane, and like, believe me, I get it. What they did was completely horrible, and they deserve to be punished heavily for the over a year of bullying him. But just remember, like, you can't hate someone into becoming a better person. And I mean, I don't have any expectations that those people are going to improve or change. But I'm just saying, like, in general, and other aspects of life, with like, if someone bothers you at work or something, you can't hate your way towards anything, I guess. So I'll just end on that. If anyone watched this far, thank you for making it all the way through. I just had to talk about this because I've been bottling it up for a while now, and I, yeah, I don't know. I'm just sad. It's very sad. But let's try to keep our heads up, make the best of what we have. Okay, bye.